Why haven't I come in the NRM primaries? You are all aware that I had a lot of challenges in the past election in NRM primaries, and right now I do not trust the system. And I'm speaking it with a lot of authority. I do not trust the NRM system of election in Mbale City. I don't know about other places, but within Mbale City, where it was evident that I won in 90% of the polling stations, I could not be declared. It took almost up to a month for me to hear the results. And the results were not declared in Mbale City. I think they are the only results in the country that were declared outside the area of election. I only had the results on TV, 10 o'clock in the night. I saw them being released, and it was in the favor of the other candidate whom I had stood with. And given that experience, even when I had gone to appeal at the NRM Secretariat, that's where I found my opponent camping there. She pitch camped there, requesting that they should declare her. And indeed, after some time, she was declared. Because she has a name up there in the government, I couldn't do otherwise. But I opted to come as an independent because my electorate requested me to do so. And I was very confident I had won. And I want to thank God for my electorate who still put trust in me and elected me. And this is the term that I am running. So it is very difficult for me to get back into the NRM primaries where I was tortured, I was battered. It was telecast all over the country when I was being beaten, and being beaten by men, not by women, policemen. It was telecast all over the country. Tear gassed. Just because of NRM primaries, I was demanding for my results. And given that experience, there is no way I can get back to that same mess, yet with the same opponent, among others. And therefore, I have a reason. Even then, I reported it in the NRM caucus, and I was very open. I told them I'm not getting back to primaries because I was brutally handled by my party. And I have a reason not to get back to primaries, not as a rebel, but as a peaceful Ugandan. And therefore, I opted to come as an independent. And that's the reason I've been quiet all along. When you put challenges with what I went through, I couldn't now speak much. I was only waiting for an opportune time for me to come back and tell the nation, to tell my people in Mbale that I am still around. Yes, the person who supported me most is not with us, but God is still with us. And I have, thank you. So God is still with us, and I am coming as independent. Now, this was information for you as journalists, because many of you could have not maybe had the side of mine, and I can summarize it that way. I don't know if it's in Africa or elsewhere, people take advantage of people's problems. When I was so much in problems, more especially when my husband died, everybody said, "Kacha wedde." Anajja wa sente. Doctor yabadde amuteekamu sente. Tagenda kusobola. But you forget that God is still present. Yes, he did. And that is their basis. That I cannot manage because Dr. Galiwango is no more. But God uses people at particular seasons. Yes, God used my husband during that particular season. That's why I want the recording. I thought I was saying that people take advantage of people's problems and begin creating stories. Somebody comes, kneels down and greets you, comes with a journal, they take a picture and say she has blessed me. People came to greet me. And I appreciate. They came and greeted me. They have people who take pictures around. And they put on social media and said, but is it me who chooses succession? Is it me who chooses and say that now, even in hidden, I should announce it to the people of Mbale, if at all. But I'm saying, I'm very clear that people took advantage of my problems. They said she's finished. But I want to show to them that God even supports the vulnerable more than anybody else. Amen. So I have never made such a statement. And if it was there, it would have really been there during that time. But because people knew that I've been very weak, I've been mourning, I've been crushed because of the expenses in the court, they know now I cannot stand. But I have had people who have supported me, even just by seeing my picture alone, they support us and oh no, but they have never seen me. They have never even drunk a bottle of water, but they have always supported me. And the God who used them during that time is still alive. And I know that that misconception of my problems into people's joy has to be condemned in the strongest terms possible. And I want to condemn everybody who has taken advantage. People have been calling me, and I am the manifesto of all the candidates. I am their manifesto. Whoever gets on the pulpit, now Connie, now Connie, now Connie. I mean, I have a lot to do for Mbale. And I've done a lot for Mbale. If journalists wants to know what I have done, we can have a press conference. Because today, I came to show you love. But I have a lot of achievements. But I have a lot of achievements that no MP has ever had. I have tangible things. I have a university, I have schools, which I have lobbied for single-handedly, and I have come to Mbale.